Okay, apparently speed dating for ghosts saves your choices at the end of each room. I have no clue what this freaking game is. But Goats on Boats was like, just gifted it to me. It was like Valentine's stream. So, here it is. This is the graveyard. Beach? What? What is this? What is this game? Okay. Let's check it out. Oh. Hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Oh god, we're dead. Nice ones, sad ones. A few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. It has. Wonderful. And let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who's also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's that all sound? I can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. So are the ghosts that you meet random? Room of Palms, a Room of Liars, or a Room of Black? This one seems the spookiest. The Room of Black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden, a train passes. Here, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Aww. Ooh. I'm a ghost. Oh, I like a little octopus head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is an octopus head. Ooh. Lol. Wait. Lol. Isn't it great being dead? It is pretty neat, right? Being dead is the best way to live. I'm Drea. I'm, like, dead, obviously. Nice to meet you, Drea. Square. Not very nice. Why should I be nice? People are always telling me to be nice. I'm not nice. Sorry. I'm just me. It's called being polite. Okay. Where's that bell to switch tables? I have no buts. I don't care about this dude. Here's the deal. I know you want to ask more questions. Don't. The best thing right now is for us to just sit here, enjoying the beautiful dead garden, until the bell rings. Then I can stop dreaming up ways to make you disappear. Like maybe a vacuum cleaner. Drea starts humming a song. They're looking anywhere except in your direction. The bell rings. What a terrible speed dater. Finally. Well, that could have gone better. I mean, let's be real. Is the goal of this game to suck up to them so that you say what they want? Fuck no. Hey, Bengog, how's it going? Yeah, you were speed dating. It's not supposed to be like, say what they want you to say. It's like, no, this guy's a dick. Screw that dude. Another ghost appears. Oh, nice. I've been playing lots of Lost Ark. I freaking love it. Are you? I forget. Are you in Europe? I'm trying to remember where you are. If you've told me. Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home. To see a new face. Man, I have played over 50 hours of Lost Ark in 6 days. I got a little ham on it. I'm really digging it, personally. See a new face. I like your face, too. You're too kind. My looks aren't what they were. Guess when you get old, you look it. Even after you go, hey, don't worry about age. We're all ghosts here. Even after you go, I haunt the old folks' home. Where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live. Let alone die. They treated you poorly? I wouldn't say poorly. The nurses do their best. This is a dark Valentine's game. What the hell? You need to decide what class to play. I mean, the good thing about that game is you have 6 free character slots, and the game has a roster system, which means playing any character will benefit all your other characters. So it really incentivizes having alts. And additionally, in the tutorial, they let you try out all of the archetypes of the class you picked. So you can just like say, I want to make a martial artist, and then try out each of the martial artists. I want to create a warrior, try out all the warriors, and then choose which one you like the best. It feels really good. Oh, the nurses try their best, but they're short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals, ring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There is more, I say. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living. It was like, when I was gifted this game, speed dating for ghosts, I'm like, oh, this will be a fun little derpy, jokey. Oh my god, ghost speed dating? That's hilarious. Now it's like, I'm miserable. The neglect of all. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of Valentine's Day stream is this? Oh, good god. As ghosts, we have the power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. I agree. Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? I help people too. I'm still figuring that out. It's strange being dead. There's a Bible verse I think about sometimes. She looks like if you blow on a dandelions. It is better for you too. Enter the kingdom of God with one eye, than to have 2 eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms that eat them do not die, and the fire is not quenched. Oh my god, Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day! Oh, Jesus. I still have both my eyes, but what I see isn't like hell. Hell is other people. I've heard that. I don't believe it. I can't imagine anything worse than being alone. Were you alone when you were alive? No, I had a partner. Milton. He's still alive, actually. A resident at the home. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I'll see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Another ghost appears. Oh, I like this guy already. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Can I stare back? Yes, I can. The ghost's eyes narrow. Narrow your eyes. The ghost opens their mouth wide. Wider. The sides begin to crack and tear. Inside smells so foul, musty and sour, like rotting peaches. The ghost lets out a guttural cry. Low and lonely. The other ghosts in the room are all looking at you. Stand your ground. You are not like the others. I could say that the same about you. I'm a vengeful spirit, not unique among ghosts. Yeah, I'm a ghost too. We're on a date, just perhaps among these ghosts. You're still welcome here. Vengeance is never welcome, but still, it exists. I exist. A lost soul, not unlike yourself. You can call me Gary. That is who I was. Ghosts. This game. Okay, firstly, thank you for the gift to this game. It has been immediately, like, less silly and more dark than I thought. Although this guy's kind of silly. That is who I was. Who I used to be. Tell me about Gary. Gary was a simple man. An accountant. Common. Gary liked the patter of rain. Baseball games and decaffeinated tea. What happened to Gary? The ghost's eyes grow wide. He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. What's wrong? The knife. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where once there was something. Now cobwebs. A draft. Who killed you? I do not remember. Can you help me remember? Okay, I like Gary. I like what's her face. The bell rings. Your time with Gary ends before you have a chance to answer. Perhaps if you get to know Gary a little better, you can help him. Help him remember how he died. It's one way to spend an evening. The second round begins. Oh, this dink. You again. I'm surprised you're still here. Don't you have a library to haunt? Snooze lord. Oh, gee, I just get resident sleepered in the fucking game? If anything, I'm a fun lord. People who aren't fun always say they're fun. Like, maybe show, don't tell. I need to impress you. Isn't that, like, the whole point of speed dating? To impress people? Well, then you're failing, my friend. So they like you? Want people to like me for me. Typical snooze lord. Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of. Maybe. Like, you're gonna do better than me here? Or anywhere? It won't be long, but this guy... Oh, this guy's the worst. I like Gary more than this dude. Most ghosts are sad as heck. Or boring. Lots of boring ones, too. What makes a ghost cool? Did you really ask that? If you're cool, you're cool. You just are who you are. You're not trying to wear someone else's bedsheet, you know? I've only met a few ghosts like that so far. Like Gary. Mostly ones I meet at punk shows. It's great because you never need a ticket. So why are you here? I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember. I like doing those things. I really just wanna share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. The bell rings. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. Ah, I see. So he just likes it when I ask him lots of questions. We'll do something. All about you. I'm up for anything. Good. Oh, it's our friend again. Hello. Hello again. How is the speed dating going? Is it everything you'd hoped it would be? See, you're my favorite so far. Well, there's no need for flattery. We're already getting along fine. There's something different about you. A light. I can literally see it glowing in there. In your guts. Just don't let it go to your head. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? I love gardening. I never much cared for flowers. They're beautiful. but they sure don't last. She looks like a bunch of meatballs. You and I had very different interpretations. I viewed her as like, you know, blowing dandelion puffs. But I see where you're coming from. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the Dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They will choke other plants if you're not careful. How about spinach? Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, a plant will produce for months. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat. I still like to grow food. Help something live, you know? The bell rings. Oop, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting as a date as the others ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. Oh, Milton? I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. Let me think about it. I understand. I'll be at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. Hope to see you there. Hattie floats over to the next table. She takes her time. It seems like she wishes she could just stay and talk to you. How did you die? Let's focus on you for now. That is fair. I only recall slivers of my last moments alive, emotions, work, a shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together. Tell me about the shadow. The shadow was long, dark, but familiar. It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name? Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. Maybe we should go to your old office. I haven't been back. As much as there's something drawing me to that place, there's more pushing me away. I'll be by your side. Sentimental. And yet, knowing I will not do this alone, it helps. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together, we will discover why. I'm going full Gary, guys. Listen, if we go with Hattie, it'll be like, my husband died. I do not think Gary is I think no. Listen, we have three paths, right? We have first guy who is going to be like, let's scare people, which sounds fun, except he's an annoying dickbag. We have Hattie, who's nice, but hers is going to be just depressing as hell. And then we have Gary, which, come on. We gotta go with Gary. The bell rings. Gary left a strange transit map behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled. Choose your date. I'm going Gary. You arrive at the bus stop where Gary asked you to meet. The last bus went by hours ago. Still, there are other ghosts. Waiting for something. One natters to herself like a squirrel. Another is on the ground, arms around his knees, rocking back and forth. A third ghost has his back turned, staring silently into the darkness. It's Gary. He has a bow tie. He's wearing a bow tie. I wore a bow tie. You look nice. I wish to look respectable. One must look respectable when meetings one's end. Hello, Cinnabuddy. Even for the second time. Also, I thought you would like it. I love it. Gary smiles. We're melting his vengeful heart. Briefly. We are going to the place where I died. The office where I worked as an accountant. Under the tracks. Where the trains grind and the walls shake. The dead end of a crooked drive. How sad. At first, the noise made it difficult to work. The rumbling shook the numbers out of my head. We grew accustomed to it over time. Now I even miss it sometimes. A dim, purple light washes over Gary's face. The dead of night bus. The dead of night bus has arrived. The bus is not sanctioned by any city. Its driver is a wisp, a fragment of a broken spirit, trained to perform repetitive tasks. Are we going to Hogwarts? You and the other ghosts get on the bus. There is no fare. You've all paid the price. Goats, this game. The office is just as I remember it. I sat in that corner. Accounting is not thrilling work, but it can be exceptionally busy. The papers on Gary's old desk are carefully stacked. It seems he liked to keep things orderly. My partner's desk, always a mess. Papers and rotting food cover every inch of this other desk. Service. What about your service? Not my service. Service was my partner. Service Gelk. What was he like? I worked with a man for 16 years. At first for a bank. We were miserable, so we struck out on our own. Gary sits at Service's desk. He turns on the desk lamp to get a better look at the papers. He was a friend? He was a thief. The green and gold lamp collecting dust on Service's desk casts a long shadow. The shadow begins to move. It creeps along the wall until it hangs squarely over Gary. He was telling our clients they owed money. Money they did not owe. He would pocket it for himself. Small amounts, so I would not notice. But even small numbers do not add up. Gary struggles to stand. He seems troubled by something. When I confronted him, there was a fight. Is that how you died? No, it is how Service died. I killed him. Oh God, I still feel the blade, the knife in my hand. I looked for gloves, bleach. I found them, but I could not hide what I'd done. Happy Valentine's Day, guys! This joke is never going to get old in this game. Instead, I called the police. Sitting quietly in the dark, I waited for them to arrive. When the officers knocked on the door, I was so scared. They warned me, but I couldn't let go of the weapon. Frozen in place, right there in the office. A fun little dating game. They shot me where I stood. I died here, same as Service. At least you know. I am haunted by an act of vengeance, not the need for it. I am sorry for bringing you here. I am sorry I am not good. You're a good ghost, Gary. I am not. But now that I know what I've done, I will carry it with me, atone. Perhaps then I will be good. A good ghost. Gary is gone. The office is darker now. The server... Oh, really? That would be stinky. The office is darker now. On the wall, you see a portrait, two smiling men, Service and Gary, the day they opened their firm. The office begins to shake as the first train of the day rolls by overhead, but the picture stays fixed on the wall. Day 2 of speed dating? Well, okay, let's do another one. Hi again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. Room of Palms. The Room of Palms. Looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors. Spare walls with odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Sup? I like this guy already. That is amazing. I think we're in a, I think this is going to be good. He looks kind of like a lizard man, though. I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. You're not so bad yourself, Riley, right? Isn't it cool that we stay the age we died? I like how he's got a little, when he puckers his face. I hope he puckers his pooper like he puckers his face. Like that, see? It's beautiful. Makes dying young a little better. How'd you die? Oh, wow. So, long story. I was a wide receiver in high school. Got real good. When it came time for college, bam, full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you take a lot of blows. After a while, I started getting headaches. I'd get dizzy just standing up. But I kept playing. I had to. I mean, these were my best years. Until one day, intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. And we get to meet. So it's not all bad. Haha. I try not to let how I died define me. So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. It's just hard to figure out what that means. I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive. Everyone always telling me who I was without bothering to learn who I am. So who are you? I'm still figuring that out. Without my division high receiving yards and all the cheering in the stands, who is Riley? Someone with heart. That's what Coach would always tell me. You've got heart, Riley. Hold on to that, kid. Maybe he was onto something. The bell rings. Oh, snap. Halftime. Guess we called timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. Another ghost appears. Ooh, I like this guy too. This guy's promising. Did he die from like lung cancer or some shit? Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. Nice to meet you. Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That or, the lady in smoke. That's what, the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos. Try to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums. On the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up. Rich fools at night. Shrouded in gray smoke. Jangling pennies. Wailing pay the price. Junk like that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, hon. Spent lots of time working on it. I like when they choke on the smoke, choke themselves awake, and then they see me floating at the foot of the bed, looking ready for a funeral. I gotta stop this voice. It works. Except when the smoke alarm goes off. Then it's not as scary. So you're famous. I guess. Word gets around. I'm a regular topic. On midnight radio. Not that it matters. It ain't like being famous when you're alive. What's so different about it? For one thing, no one knows what you look like. The best I get is looking familiar. A lot of people have heard of the lady in smoke, but there's like one photo out there of me. It's all grainy. I don't look too bad though. The grain hides the wrinkles. I think you look nice. Don't get charming with me. I'm immune to it. I'll tell you now. You want to get along with me? Honesty's the way to go. Anything else and I'm gone, just like that. In a puff of smoke. What brings you here to speed dating? Loneliness. I hear you. I'm about as lonely as a lost shoe. Just as useless too. You get used to it. Also, you never get used to it. I'm surprised you're lonely. Sometimes I choose to be lonely. It's easier that way. Then it gets to me. That's when I sign up for crap like this. Bell rings. Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Another ghost appears. I like this guy so much. Hey. Whoa. What's wrong? Do I have a booger or something?
Dang it, Steph. You gotta check for these things. Seriously. You have a booger?
It's nothing. Never mind.
Okay, good. Because I'm pretty nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning.
You look nice.
Thank you. That's sweet of you to say.
What brings you to speed dating?
I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to.
Well, watch him have like some fucking super dark past, and you're like, what the shit? Game?
Taught myself some Japanese. Played my clarinet every day without fail. Allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much.
Tell me about your cat.
Clarence. After the angel. But he's more of a demon. Especially around food. You know how most...
Are we dating fucking John from Garfield?
You know how most cats have this pleasant meow? Almost a mew. Clarence wails and whines, all raspy like he's dying. Or dead. You probably think I'm so weird.
We're all a little weird.
I suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say. After like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive.
Tell me about learning Japanese.
I thought I'd pick it up easily, since it's so far removed from English. There's such an art to drawing the characters. But there are so many. First, you learn hiragana. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then katakana, or words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. And then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming.
You can always visit Japan.
I'd love to. It would help me be immersed like that. It's just hard to find the money.
You can sneak on a plane.
Haha, that's pretty much impossible. How would I get through security? And they have assigned seats.
It's easy when you're a ghost.
If only. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead. That would be terrible. But a ghost, all ephemeral and timeless.
But you are a ghost.
Huh?
We're dead, Steph.
Wait, what? What do you mean? No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost?
The second round begins. This crew is way better than the first crew we did. Sup? I'm Riley again. So, like, what should we talk about now? Sports, obviously, or got any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love's no game for me. I'm just trying to be real and ask the same of others. It's pretty simple, actually. You're smarter than you look. That's kind of a backhanded insult, or a compliment. I am. Thank you so much. That's super nice of you. You're welcome, Riley. You're so nice and hot. Score! Sorry, Riley. I thought you were up on the list, but you've dropped to the bottom. So, like, I was thinking it might be fun to, like, see a game together. My old team's playing, our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. It's not my thing. Sorry, buddy. Bummer. But hey, I understand. I think maybe we can count this as a loss. There's always next time, though. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We only touched on my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot, reflect, obsess maybe. Hard to know a ghost without knowing how she lived.
So, how'd you live?
I made my life in Vegas. I went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first, I lost a whole bunch. Slots. They'll get you good. Then I took this job, working for a casino boss. His executive assistant. I told him to wear a tie and clean his dirty laundry, if you get my meaning. What sort of dirty laundry? You must have made some serious money. Honestly, no. The base pay was pretty sad, but when I did good, he gave me $1,000 tips and put me up. Never had to pay a dime in rent. What was the catch? The guy was a scumbag, a real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out, rob them. There were so many convenient accidents. Anything to get at the competition. I was the one who kept his secrets. I made them go away. Sounds dangerous. It wasn't. Until it was. One day, in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice. The boss's son. Said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino. Why'd you go? By this point, he had me trapped. I knew all his secrets, and he knew mine. If I left, who knows what he'd do. I didn't mind dying, but I had a kid to think about. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. Where was his son? Standing next to his pops. He smiled when he saw me. Don't make this go away, he said. I nodded. Two guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove, the other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Did you like the son? Did you know these men? No. All their toughs look the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down. Like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved, a hole in the sand. Your girl was at the sitter? She stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least not until things cooled down. And the sun? By the time we got back to the strip, the casino was open, busy as ever, and the sun was out. Making funeral arrangements. A heart attack. That's what they called it. Sudden, unexpected, tragic. Horse crap. I went home alone. Blocked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened. Until I nodded off, I woke to an intense heat. Took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down after making sure I was inside. What about your kid? I made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her in. For a long time, I couldn't bear to see her, and by the time I was ready, I couldn't find her. I can't even tell you if she's still alive. So our date is going to be finding her daughter? The bell rings. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink. And try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour. I mean, I'm not going to date her. We got to go with Steph.
So, wait. We're actually totally 100% dead?
Yep.
As in afterlife? Like the afterlife?
Yeah.
So you're a ghost? And I'm a ghost?
Yep.
Oh boy, do I need a drink.
I hear you.
I was never really a big drinker. It's funny though. I sort of feel drunk now. Or, I don't know, disassociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive too.
Listen, Steph, Don't try to turn this into like a dark thing. Like, you are our hope for like just like a fun time, okay? You're our silly character. You don't need to twist this to being dark. Just be goofy, okay? Come on. It's Valentine's Day. What was your life like?
It was difficult. Except not really. Mostly, life was pretty good.
Good parents?
Good parents, for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me. When I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were into all this weird music, artsy movies about ballet school witches, and fantastic planets that were just creepy. My dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles. Learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined band. They thought it would help me make friends. I'll say I just like to practice alone in my room.
Didn't you get lonely?
Everyone asks loners that. Some people like to be alone. It's easier to keep a handle on things. Especially when things start to go wrong. And holy, did things go wrong in my life.
What happened to you?
This is hard to talk about. I had cancer.
Oh, God.
A brain tumor.
Oh, God. Come on, game. Don't do this to us. Come on, it's Valentine's Day, game. Come on. Stop this. Also, just something about that voice.
I had cancer.
It's like, oh, fuck. What am I doing with my life?
It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe.
I'm not laughing at this. I'm laughing at the situation of playing this game as our Valentine's special. It's the most. How long did they give you?
They gave me a few months. With treatment, that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free. Whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh?
Hilarious stuff.
Now I'm facing death and people.
Oh, good God.
There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out.
Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you can catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she the infamous lady in smoke. Oh, come on, the decision's already made. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you, you think. It's hard to tell with the mask.
Hey, what's up? Is everything okay?
I just thought we should hang out.
Oh, cool. I'd like that. Where should we go?
Japan? The park. We go to the... Well, the problem with the symphony, like, I get that there's clarinets in it, but, like, you can't... Well, I guess you could talk if you're a ghost. The park.
That sounds nice, actually. Let's go to the park. It seems simple. I need simple.
A heavy layer of snow has claimed the trees and buried the grass nearby. Cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of a lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on a bench, tossing nothing on the ground, but still going through the motions. The ghosts of geese gather around him anyway, acting out a ritual that no longer serves any purpose.
This is all still so confusing.
You must have lots of questions.
I really, really do. Were you this lost when you died?
For a while, yes.
How did you figure things out?
I'm still figuring things out.
Dying's not a simple thing. I just feel like I spent years on a puzzle. only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish. And now, what do I do? Do I take the puzzle apart? Be proud that I did what I could?
Does anyone finish puzzles? Of course they do. It's still an accomplishment.
I guess. But now what? What do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? I feel like my voice is changing into Kermit a little, and I did not intend that. What's the point of anything?
You can help people.
I guess we have powers. We can manipulate things, right?
That's up to you. Let's go to Japan.
When you're little, everyone asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now, it's like, what do you want to be when you die? It's too much pressure. I gotta learn how to walk again before I figure out where to go.
You have a lot of options.
I keep thinking of all the things I can't do now. Eat, drink. I could go for a milkshake right now, vanilla, with a slice of apple pie. I guess I won't taste it. There's no point in eating. So I just want to play my clarinet. But I can't do that either.
But you can do so much more.
At least I can still do puzzles. And finish learning Japanese.
And go to Japan.
I think I'm ready to take my mask off.
You got this.
If you say so. How do I look?
Beautiful.
Thanks for lying to me. And thanks for the talk. It helped a lot.
We should do this again sometime.
I'd like that.
It's hard to be a ghost, but Steph seems like she'll be all right. What's next for you, though? We got Stephanie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's the deal with the beach? Is the beach going to be like completing all things in one room, all the things in the second room, all the things in the third room, and then beating all of them? It's going to be something like that? Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. Room of Leers. Liars. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of a lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh. Ah! A ghost! Oh god! Oh, sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. Oh. We got a strong contender here. This is a very Undertale character. I'm not used to it either. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except, this isn't life. Post-life, I feel so lost. I used to have anxiety attacks. I'd focus on my breathing, listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean? I think it's pretty neat. What? You're kidding, right? We're ghosts. Caught between life and death. Isn't that terrifying? Not really. You're braver than me. When I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw. I pushed my bed against the wall and told my mom it was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against that wall. Why were you scared? I'd picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching. standing behind me. And now I learned they were there? Everyone who told me there was nothing to be afraid of. They were wrong. Ghosts are real. And I am one. It's not so bad. For you, maybe. I'd rather not become what I fear. You can be anything you want. Anxiety. I'm a spirit of anxiety. I might want to be anything else, but that's what I am. And what about you? Are you afraid of ghosts? Not anymore. What changed? I found things to like. I want to find things to like. Every time I think I'm happy, even for a second, the anxiety knocks. Says, I'm back from my break. Did you miss me? Ah! The bell rings. Oh, that was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully, the other ghosts are as nice as you. Another ghost appears. Oh, this guy's strong too. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs, it's hard to tell. I'm not scared of you. Don't be lying to me. I can tell when someone's lying. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 65. Which 65? 1665. There we go. Oh, the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves, lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chill started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can always tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. I'll try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I can pull my face off. Spooking like that may shock him, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way. The living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? What else you got? Useful. What else you got? Slow down there, bedsheet. That's a pretty good nickname from a ghost. Learning to spook him takes time. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. The good spookin's in the details. The bell rings. The bell means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. When I come around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Another ghost appears. Oh my god. This is a fucking strong contender. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit, guys. Want to make some money? Doesn't everyone? Exactly. Everyone needs money. You get it? How do you propose we make money? That's the good part. We take it. Steal it. Then what? We use it. Use it to buy favors. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. Nice to meet you, Leon. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together, that's it. No more contact. At least, not for a couple of months. How do we do this? What if I want to rob more? How do we do this? We're ghosts, aren't we? The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers. But you can't see a ghostie. You can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. I can't believe I'm humoring you. You know it'll be a good time. We might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? Are the cops going to arrest a ghost? No. No, they're not. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, I'll break up all the gloom in this room. Hell yeah. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. And then we're going to learn about his troubled past where he was beat to death by his parents or some shit. Yeesh. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. You got more to talk about. Listen, Leon. I'm begging you. Let's just have a nice heist. Don't make it dark. Don't make it weird. The second round begins. This guy's adorable, but Leon's just too strong. The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful? Leon's just a creep. Hey, that's not nice. And Spooky Peter, that name is earned. Ooh. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are tough. This one especially. Spooky Peter has been around. I think he's actually just dust. My rule, never trust anyone who wears a hat. The stuff he said to me, the hairs behind your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of their eye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. Is this game all of your personalities in ghost form? Oh gosh. He said, I think you're the most, I've ever always seen so far, Cinnabunny, I think you might be the most Gary. I think you might be Gary. But you're a secret Hattie. You're a secret Hattie. We all know that. You're a public Gary, a secret Hattie. you know, you're a, oh God, I can't, that's not what I meant to, okay. I was about to say a line and then I realized it had a connotation that I didn't intend. So we're just gonna bail. Anyways, he said I had potential. If you see something in you, I'd worry. Go to a medium. Try to get rid of that something. Might be good advice. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him. I need to think of a different rhyme. I need to think of a different rhyme so I can say it, Cinnabunny. You're not like these other ghosts. I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. I remember that movie. My favorite movie, I mean. Really? You're Captain Anxious, afraid of everything, blah, 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 and your favorite movie is a movie where a man turns into a flesh... He pulls a meat gun out of a wound in his stomach. And then the gun morphs into his hand and becomes a meat flesh gun arm. Come on, Kyo. Come on. Long live the new flesh. Ha! You know it. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. I still have my VCR. Nice. I love meeting fellow fans of dead media. So, you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it, might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim, I never learned. Oh, this is why he's all wet. I thought he was sweating from anxiety. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. Here, 1 second. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Here we go. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. That was such a stupid joke. Under 6 feet of dirt. They buried you alive? I was actually dead, don't worry. But I sure didn't know that at first. I didn't know where I was. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Baby, into the bedrock. It was so dark. What'd you do? I seized up. That actually stopped me from falling. When I freaked out, it was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh, just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can still pick up objects like that. Except I was the object and the earth was holding me. I was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. How'd you get out? I pulled myself up, away from the heat below, sorta clawed my way to the surface. Through the earth, I felt the rock moving through me. Drowning wasn't as bad as that. Listen, I'm sorry I've been so much of a downer. Don't worry, same with every other single person, except for the fucking dude that wants to rob a bank. I promise I'm not always like this. I was thinking, maybe we could go out sometime. Somewhere quieter, maybe. With fewer loud bells and spooky Peters. No thanks. It's Valentine's Day, dude. You're bringing me down. I just need positivity right now. Oh, I understand. That's not something I can give you. At least reliably. Don't worry. I don't want to hang out with me either. God damn it, dude. Why should anyone else? Fuck off. What a waste of time. Get out of here, Kyo. You're really leaving us on that note? Listen, obviously we're gonna date you another time, but we gotta follow the person that's gonna give us good vibes on Valentine's Day, okay? Do you wanna rob a bank? You wanna rob a bank with us, Kyo? My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all. In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience. Have you killed anyone? Not a one. I'm not in the business of brutality. I deal more in subtler arts. The threat of a creak. Pins on the nape of your neck. A kind of ethereal malice. What scares you? Not much. Though, I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. You're scared of animals? Beasts are all instinct. Their fear is primal, tangible. I can't speak to a beast. Not like a person. Why is spooking so important? Without fear, we get comfortable. We give our guard the night off. That's when devastation knocks. Wars, maybe. Okay, keep preventing wars, sir. Plagues, surely. Spooking keeps them vigilant. I succeed when they expect me. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. You okay? Pay the rattle, don't mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it. But always looking in. Does he want to go on a date to the mirror world? If you fancy another lesson, come on by the edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. Honestly, I don't really like Spooky Peter, but I bet you his date is kind of cool. If I find time, tarry all you want. I got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. I like his little face. This would be a good emote on Twitch, huh? Okay, so, here's what I'm thinking. You'll come with me? Well, I got a third ghost to watch the door. How about Kyo? Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Bored tellers. Lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How'd you find it? I died there. A friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front door. I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? Tell me more about you first. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story, abridged version. It'll probably help maintain our cover anyways. Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9, switched to stealing beer at 14, stole my first car a year later. I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. You ever get caught? Big or small, every heist was a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad, I was in and out of jail, but it wasn't anything serious until I got a crew together and started doing banks. Every country, even country cops took that seriously. Caught me good after 5. Spent the rest of my life behind bars. So, you have unfinished business. Nothing so dramatic. Stealing's just all I know. It's a hobby, a talent, the love of my life. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch? Got him. Gotten to know me. I wish that going with him would turn it into like a top-down heist video game. A little more than I like. So what do you say? Let's do it. We can turn him in. Yes. I'd be at this branch all the time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Going, Leon. I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead, hopefully. I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here. We can do this alone. Not really. Without them, we can walk through the wall. We're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside. What's my role? They'll be coming in with me. The score in there, they'll take more than one ghost. I need your hands full and your mouth shut. Oh, good. Here comes Carl. Hey. This is Carlsbad. Our token breather. No offense. None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. Oh, freaking Carl. So, how's it going? Her name is Carlsbad. Blame my mom. Named it after where I was conceived. It's gross. Carl's the man on the inside. I'm a teller at this bank. I know the combo to the safe and where the cameras are pointed. Why care about the cameras? You can just go invisible, but I sure can't. Hence the mask. As for the safe, I trust Leon just fine, but not enough to tell him the code. Would you tell me? Not a chance in heck. I just met you. Besides, if you knew the code, suddenly Leon doesn't need me. I won't get my share of the cash. And then it's plan B, a high-interest savings account. All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense. None taken. And speak of the devil. Oh God. How do you do? Oh my God, Spooky Peter is helping us. Spooky Peter? In the flesh, so to speak. We met in the room of Lear's. Same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in. Before he even heard the plan. Always looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. So, here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door, watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago. And there's no security tonight. I saw to that.
What happened to Winston?
Who? The security guard. He's taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston works so hard. He could use a break. And that's what he got. A break. Let's get this train rolling. What the fuck is going on in this game, goats? Follow me. Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around the corner by a heavy-looking door. This is the vault. Can we just go through it? Of course we can, but the money can't. But the money in there can't. If we want to get anything out of there, we still need to open the door. And that's where I come in. Let's do this. Carl gets to work on the door. I think, is this guy going to die and turn into a ghost? The code was, no. God damn it. Gotta be kidding me, Carl. I am, actually. I know the code like the back of my car. Which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash. And then leave me here. Or pull any other ghost tricks. Carl, buddy, pal. You know what they say about honor and thieves. I don't actually. Then we're good. Just open the door already. Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it. That's it? Where's the money? I expected like a pile of it. It doesn't work like that. I really should have cased this place myself. Oh, grab a key, open a box. 13C, it's the spookiest number. Inside are some official-looking papers, layered documents, and an ornate vanity mirror set in 14-karat gold. Looks old. No, it needs a good polish, but it's still beautiful. On the back, an inscription etched in the gold. Here's looking at you, Millie. Love, H. Time to be moving. I spotted the patrol outside. Think they saw some movement in here. A police siren sounds off. A warning, maybe. There's our cue. Let's give Spooky Peter the mirror. Why, that's a mighty fine gift. Come in handy. Watching the law eat our dust. We better scram. Everyone makes it out safe thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry. Good job in there. Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fiddle with the cameras. Wasn't the greatest haul, but hey, when he goes can say they've robbed a bank. 3 at least. Well, hey, that was less depressing. Cause of death? Snitching? He's a snitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, 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 wait. Very important. There we go. Listen, I will probably revisit this. But let's end it on a non-depressing note. All the other ones are going to be like so depressing. Plus, I really want to play Lost Ark. And I really want to pee. I want to do both of those very badly. So, I'm going to put on some music and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. What a game for Valentine's Day. What a game. Okay, I need to change the volume, I think. We'll do that. We're going to open up this. Bam. Guys, I'm so sorry. Listen. I'm so freaking hooked on this game. I can't help it. But, oh, we need to do something really important first, though. Pre-Lost Ark, we need to do something really important. So I'll make sure to do that. I almost forgot. The first thing, here, I'm going to do a quick post. Gonna draw the game in 1 minute. Okay. Let's change our stream info. Gotta have the little warning. Okay, Lost Ark now. And then we have stream anniversary tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day, my Valentines. Bam. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Let's get the list set up. Do we have witnesses? Do we have a witness here? Before I draw. Okay, 1 second. We're getting all set up. I'm going to actually turn this off. Okay, we're going to have to turn on the emote. Got that. Come on, Lost Ark. You got to minimize yourself. There we go. Okay. So. We got some dramatic music. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I tried to get a winning vote. Let me look at these votes real fast. Let me look at them, okay? Jason, Troldemort, Simon, M. Who nominated 1330? Cinnabunny. Okay. And Fruity did this one. Let's see. Let's check the votes. Okay. So. These are both 4 votes. King Zulu double voted there. So it's 4-4. I said that if the tie is not broken, I will pick the number myself. And I'm going to pick the number. I'm going to pick 74. Because if we do not do 74, Fruity will nominate this number every week of their life. Although... when I put it that way, 1330 sounds fine. Okay, let's see. Which number should I vote for? 1330 or 74? There's a tie, and it's all up to me. 74 it is. 74 it is. Bam. Okay. Let's check this out. What is number 74? Are you fucking... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. 1330 it is. I have the power. Yes! That's a game I'm willing to play! 1330 it is! Fine. 1330 it is. Not rigged. Okay. We're playing some Shantae tomorrow a little. Because it's my stream anniversary tomorrow and I don't want to play fucking Warzone whatever. Anomaly. You know? Okay. So. Now that that is done. I actually picked 74 and didn't want to play the game. So I switched.